Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I'm a bit late, about half an hour late. So your sense of smell, you can tell that. Yeah. I have a very good sense of smell. There is an old picture of the day. So what I would like to do today is a bit of an experimentation. And I don't know exactly how that will play out, but basically I want to have weapon trails. and and I think we have I mean, there are some tutorials, so I think that we can follow the tutorials and see what is the best way. If it's done with Niagara, I think will be better because, you know, is
Today we are covering weapon trails. I'll be showing you how we can put trails onto our weapons, and then I'll be telling you the material requirements so you can create.
like, for example, this one is not really what I want to have as a final result, right? So I think that looks pretty bad. I would like a weapon trail that is staying on the weapon, right? So that is connected to the weapon. This one seems to be socket based, but seems to be socket based. Yeah, exactly. This is really, really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. Really bad. Weapon tray using 2 sockets. If I can avoid 2 sockets, I would prefer actually, but... That is not bad, but we need to see when they move what happens, right? Because now these tutorials are always nice until, you know, you put them to a real test with movement. Change the music as well. Why the quality is so bad?
You don't get the idea that it already has some kind of a tray.
I just would like to see what happens when they move, you know, because
Set
so easy to do it this way, and
alright. So two properly. So not directly set in. Set Niagara. It's the same name, but
I want to check if there is a
know
place
that
where it shows the effect while moving, because otherwise it's kind of useless to me. Seems it doesn't. Seems that he's always showing it by... It's always showing it when the character is standing still.
colors are not updated for some reason.
YouTube decided to GG out. Oh my god.
All of them are right. So
Yeah, the whole tutorial, this character are all standing still, so which is pretty bad, I have to say. Anyway, I remember that in our library, in a real engine, we had something like that. Let me see. No, I need to search in library. Surface trail, VFX, VFX attack trail, VFX attack trail, VFX attack trail, visual effect, preview video, preview video. Preview video. Wow. That's a bit too much, I would say, but holy shit. Wow. 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 I mean, we can test that and see how it looks. It's a plugin that we have. I mean, it's an example that we have, so we can add it to this marketplace particles. But this marketplace is 426. No, I would like to. We had a new marketplace 5. No. No. Seems not. Particle effects. Marketplace container. See marketplace contain. Wait a second. I need to remember where I have my U project. We have marketplace plants. I think marketplace plants can be okay. I mean, it's not the best, but marketplace container. Does it tell me the engine? Doesn't. But anyway, whatever is in 4, we don't need it anymore, right? So if we have a marketplace container, I think we can use this one. C marketplace container, which is this one, right? Yeah. $70 megabytes. I really like efficiency. Okay, it's already on 5.1, so it's good. It's already on 5.1. Very nice. Hello guys, how are you today? I want to understand what is the idea behind, you know, if he's following a socket, if he's following a double socket, or if he's following a line or a spline or whatever, right? So I want to understand what is the best way what is this thing called? Trail pack? No. and the launcher closes. I mean, this launcher is so fun. Basically, every time you need it, is always down. When you don't need it, is always up. I mean, it's so weird. It's exactly the opposite of what it should be. Anyway. VFX attack trail. Setup video. Setup video. Okay, continue. Continue to the external website. Okay. I'm trying to understand what they are using, right? If they are using, I mean, for sure it's socket based, I assume. Yeah, right hand socket. But is only one socket or is multiple sockets? Test base. Test the tip. They have 2 sockets. I mean, we can do that. It's not the best, but because the problem is that the weapon is changed dynamically, right? So, yeah. The problem is that the weapon is changed dynamically. So, for every weapon, we will have to have. Because in this case, it's kind of simple, right? Because the character is 1, and the weapon is 1, right? So everything is like simple. But maybe I can set the 2 sockets on the weapon itself so that notifies. So it's adding a notify, right? It's adding a notify state trail. I see. Is adding a notify state trail. um, I don't know if it's already set up with the character or setup tutorial is on YouTube. Okay, so it's basically not giving you a demo. It's not giving you a demo. Huh? So I cannot do anything with this character. Seems not. Seems I cannot do anything with this character. Ah, it's annoying though. Okay. Well. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so we need to. Why, by the way, none of them is showing up? Like NS Flayed, NS Soft. PT Magic. Maybe they are designed to work only when on a trail. I don't know. I think we need to listen to this tutorial. There's no way. Is this guy speaking or what?
And just leave it here. Well, let's start with the effects trails and your animations. It is fairly simple, and at times it is even fun. There's a lot of room for creativity here. So, well, let's start, right? First, pick your animation. In my case, this one, which has a lot of strength. I see that the slash is very clean, or it looks like it's clean. Now pick a trail. In my case, I want to pick the elemental because it's my favorite, and just leave it here. Now stop this animation. The trail is going to appear between two sockets, right? One should be on the base and another one should be on the tip. But maybe you just want one on the tip and one here because maybe you just want a small trail. It is completely up to you. So to start, you can see I already have many here just for testing. So to start, again, let's click on skeleton. Let's change the speed to 2. And
so it doesn't give you a setup where your character is doing anything. That's very annoying. That's very, very, very annoying. I mean, it's fine. So it doesn't also give you any animations or anything. Wait, I mean, we can import those. Maybe we can import our attack animation. Yeah, that would be kind of a good idea, so that we have an animation which is yeah, can I do that? I can do that if I export if I export it from the other. The problem is that my skeleton is a completely different skeleton, right? So how do I do this? Let me see if I have any animations. I think the best would be yeah, for example, I have this one, right? This one already has some animations in it for sure. Yeah. But this one I need to create a project. I cannot export it. Okay, I can create a project. It's not an issue. How much space I have left on G? Because, you know, 114 gigabytes. So we will try to use for now we are working completely outside of our game, okay? We are working on some sample stuff because I want to understand the theory, so I want to understand how it works and okay, maybe now we can add the trail, right, to that project, right? Okay, so that we can use it together. What happened? What the fuck? Why? Okay. For some reason, he didn't go inside. Oh, we can move it anyway. I will move it. I don't want it there. I want it here. If it's starting with 5.1 or 5.11 is the same. Yeah, it's starting with 5. with 510 because for whatever reason we have in the editor, I mean in the launcher we have a 510, but I don't think it's a big deal. It's just because I don't have a default engine 511 in my yeah. It's 427, we could read delete by the way. Okay, let me see if this example plays and if he has some animations that we can actually use. It's kind of simple, but at least we have an attack animation. Is there any weapon? Press C to pick up item, press T to draw it. Okay, perfect. That is fantastic. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. I mean, the animations are a bit basic, but fine. Ah, this one is good, for example. Seems he's playing different ones, but it seems that the best is probably this movement. It's probably this movement, right? So, okay. I don't know exactly which animation is this animation, but fine. It's probably this one. Yeah, it's probably this one, yes. It is exactly this one. It is exactly... Now, this weapon size is kind of ridiculous. I don't understand why, but fine. I mean, this weapon size, boys, is just ridiculous, but who cares? Okay, so what this guy is saying is we have our right hand, right? So we need to go on the right hand. Dual wield and R and XR. So he already has 3 different sockets. One seems to be when he draws the weapon, and other seems to be when he wields the weapon. Okay, and there are no other sockets. So, okay, so if we now follow our tutorial, right? The tutorial is basically saying that we need to add 2 sockets. So we start with the hand, we do add socket, and then I don't know if we need to call it.
Name it F2, and just for the sake of this tutorial, right? You should follow conventions. But for the sake of this tutorial, test base, because I have many, right? You could put fx base, right?
So the name is not really relevant. Okay.
Test.
So it's doing test base and test tip. Okay, putting it on the weapon tip. Okay, fine.
Here pane, click on browse, move back on the animation. We right click here, notify state, and we need to add trail.
Add notify state trail. I don't know if that we really have, but we will see. Okay, so let's add the socket and see. So this will be called base. Now at the moment I don't really care about the position. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's okay. Actually, I think the trail should go from the beginning of the weapon, so probably from here, no? I think so. I mean, it's a big trail, but... And then we set another one, which is socket tip, right? It's still connected to the hand, right? Yeah, we'll have to understand exactly why. I think if we connect it to the weapon, it's probably the same. Okay, so we did this, right? We did the two. So we have our two sockets. Now, what it's asking us is to go on the actual animation, which is this one. No, it's not this one. Which was, I think this one is okay. It's a big swing. Well, any of them I think are good. Two-hand attack. No, I think we had X and shield attack. Yeah, this one. X and shield. Attack A. Attack B. Attack D. Yeah, I question a bit the speed, but fine. You cannot really swing such an axe. But so what he's saying is that under notifies, right? Under notify, how does it do it? Under notifies.
For particle, elemental main, click on browse, move back on the animation. We right click here.
I don't understand exactly where it is at, but it is the old, it is in 427 or whatever, 426. That's a fairly old, very old tutorial actually.
Notify state.
Notify state. Notify state trail. Okay. So we can add it that way. So for example, we want the trail to start, let's say, here maybe, right? And we want the trail to end probably here. Yeah, because this animation is very, very fast, but it's okay. It's okay. So we have our trail object. Right, now that we have our trail, now I put it on a weird track, I think, but that's fine. We have a notify track number 2. I think this should be no problem.
And we need to add trail. And over here you can see this and the second socket.
Ah, okay. So the socket, the socket name is there on the right. Is this socket trail a class? Yeah, I think it's a class. Is it a blueprint or what is it? It'd be interesting to know. Is it yeah, unfortunately searching trail is not the best. But I don't know exactly what is that trail yeah. Should be a notify, right? Should be a blueprint notify something that I think is under animation probably. Do you see a notify? No. Strange that is not under animation. Ah. Anim notify list. No, we cannot find the trail thingy. Unfortunately, called it trail, and so it can really be anything, right? But I don't see any C++ classes, so it seems that all the content is meshes, materials, textures, particles. Yeah, but where does he? I mean, is the trail a default object? Maybe it's a default object. I don't know. I mean, maybe trail is a default. Sorry. Maybe trail is a default object. This trail thingy. Class trail. Would be interesting to know this class trail where it's coming from. Maybe is a default Unreal Engine class. Let me see. If I go under Unreal Engine documentation, and well, maybe 5.1, not 5. 5.1, and I search trail. Is it a default object? Doesn't look like. Well, or anyway, or maybe this thing is not really working. I mean, the search is not really working. Because I would like to understand if this is something I need to import from this example. If it's a, doesn't seem to be a C++ class. It seems to be something. He's saying class trail, right? But how can I find inside of this? Can I say trail in quotes? No. How do I do an exact search? Because trail is basically returning everything, right? So maybe we can scroll and search for trail. There is no, doesn't, I mean, it looks like there is no trail. If I want to create a new blueprint class and I want to call it trail, what happens? He let me do it, so it's not in this folder for sure. Yeah, so it's not here, and it's not, I don't know. Okay, anyway, there is a class trail, fine. I wanted to understand it a bit better, but it seems not the case. Can I dock it at the bottom, please? Thank you. I really cannot stand that thing that opens and closes, open and closes, open and closes, right? It's so annoying. Okay, so basically on this class we have a socket name, right? And the socket name needs to be exactly the one that we have set here, I assume. So we can just copy the name. So it's searching it by name, which is kind of fine. If I do end, he's actually recognizing it. And then what should I do?
First socket includes
So we select the
that's
bone
fine. Although you can experiment if you want. I would highly recommend you experiment.
from center.
Let's just press play.
Okay, and so he selected the elemental main. Elemental main. Okay. Obviously nothing is happening. Nothing, at least I don't see anything. Maybe I didn't save it. Ah! Wow. Holy shit, I love it. Is it too much if you think plane shift? I mean, is it too cartoon manga manga thingy? I mean, apart from the axe, but I'm saying the effect. It's very nice, actually. So now our problem will be how to set the sockets. Because if the socket, well, we can, or we programmatically change the tip socket to be, to be equal to a socket that is on the weapon. Now, one issue I see is that it's not really. I mean, I don't understand how the sockets are used, right? Because my socket is at the end of the weapon, so it's here, and the tip is very far. So, but the actual effect seems to be happening only in the middle of the weapon, right? In the very, 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 very middle. So, which is kind of weird. You know, you see where my socket base is here, my socket tip is here. So they are super distant already, right? So I don't know, I can make them even more distant and see what happens. But it seems that there is probably a maximum extent. There is probably a maximum extent, right, for the... Okay, well, it's definitely bigger. It is definitely bigger. Okay, so this thing actually works, right? So where you put it actually makes a difference, which is nice. So if I want to have, for example, only the tip. Oh fuck. Bro, come on. GG. It's 3 million kilometers down now. For whatever freaking reason. Okay. Okay. 0, 0, 0. Better. So if I want to have it... I don't understand what happens when I move it that way. So why... Is it the world or local? Maybe let's go local. Maybe local will make it easy. So if I want it, for example, only on this part, right, of the weapon. Well, something like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's much smaller because now it's only the tip of the weapon. But the more distant it is from your character, and the bigger is the larger is the effect, obviously. So now here we have a very large area, which I don't know if is what we want, but I think it looks pretty cool actually. Yeah. Now, I would like to understand what happens if I put this socket. I think it will not work, but I just want to... So if I put the socket on the X, I cannot, because the X is... Yeah. You can put the socket only relative to the... That can be a bit of an issue, though. Eh? So the socket can only be on a skeletal mesh and on a bone of a skeletal mesh, with the position relative to it. So now, if we have different weapons, right? How can we do different trails? Because that is a challenge, right? Because if I say, oh yes, my trail goes from in this case, so we have to change the position of the sockets pretty much in at runtime, right? Because if I say, oh yes, my trail is from here to here, and well, I think if I set it in a smart way, it will pretty much work for the majority of the weapons, because yeah, probably. Yeah, probably yes, actually. Could be kind of a compromise, you know, just to say... So if I do this, right? The trail will be there. And if I then go with another weapon, which means... Wait, let me just move this to the other window so it's a bit easy. If I go with another weapon, right? The problem is that the trail is on the animation. The trail is on the animation. So I will have to put it on all the animations. Yeah, well, that's not a big deal. Because it's just to copy this, just to have this trail, right? And I can even copy it, so... So for example, if I go... If I go here and I paste... I mean, it needs to be timed really with the... Yeah, it really needs to be timed with the animation. So for example, here the animation starts here, and we would like, you know, the trail to start here as well, I assume. Exactly. Okay, so I think we can put it on all the animations just for fun a second and see what happens. Right. So we can put it on all the animations. Now what I'm thinking is that if then we have a parameter for the magical properties, we could in theory change the color, so the color could be aligned to the actual magic, to the actual bonus, you know, that you are getting in the game, right? Which I think would be kind of cool. So we have two-hand attack. Now this attack is pretty bad because it's super quick and cannot even see it much, but anyway, if we take it from maybe, I don't know, this view, maybe a bit better. No. Hello, Hula. We are experimenting with weapon trails. It's something I wanted to do already since quite some time, but it was never the right moment. Right? It's never the right moment. This guy looks like he's golfing with this feet, but fine. It depends a lot on the angle that you look at it, you know. So certain angles are cool, other angles are pretty bad. Depends also a bit on the animation and everything. So. But to do this at the moment is very easy. The problem we have will be how do we adapt it? How do we really do it in our game, right? Because in our game is different. For example, this one, I don't know if we just want to do it up to here. Probably yes. Right? Yes, probably yes. So you only want the trail to be that part, because if you extend it, it will go up there and it doesn't make any sense, right? But okay, I think I get the idea. Seems to work fine. So we have this two-handed attack. And we have so can we have on the two-handed maybe a different effect? So if I select, instead of the elemental, you know, we select, there is elemental main, elemental inner. What is elemental inner? No, it's these are pieces of the main. I think these are pieces of the effect. Yeah. So it should be elemental main. Yeah. Okay, what else we have? We have ink trail. What the hell is ink trail? Pink trail doesn't seem to do anything. Ah, is that thingy? Wow, it's like a... Wow, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, really. Phoenix Trail. Still loading. It's very little actually. Soul Spark Sword. The first time doesn't do it. No, in this case it's doing nothing. It's not very easy to understand which are actual trails and which are pieces of an existing particle trail. Like this one is doing absolutely nothing. Speed hit. Hello? It's not doing anything anymore. It's not doing anything anymore. Why the speed it is doing? I don't know. Some of this are doing complete nothing. So I don't understand which ones. I mean, which are really the trail I should select? I don't know. I mean, I can filter by trail, yes, but I see that some of them are really doing nothing. Dark trail. Okay, let's try dark trail. Okay, this one is doing something. Wow. It's very blue. Wow. Okay. So maybe let's use this one, right? For the attack A, the attack C, the attack D. So all the ones that are two-handed, we will use it this other way, right? Okay. Cool. Okay, so now if we start, right? Can we start in a new window so that it's a bit bigger? Okay, nice. So now we should have two different choices. The two-handed, which is this one, right? Exactly. That does that trail. Okay. And then we have this one that does the other trail. Yeah, exactly. Now, we did not change the socket, right? So the socket is the same. And in fact, on this one, because it's a much longer weapon, right? It looks a bit weird because he's starting in the middle of the weapon. He's not really extending where he should be. Right, but this is another issue. Okay. Okay, but I think I understand. I understand the idea. I think I understand the idea. What is this thing? Level up? Ah, it's just the... I think it's just the effect of the level up. Yeah, they have the targeting mode. I like the save game that way. Does he attack me or not? It doesn't. Wow, the FPS went like GG. The FPS went really to shit. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, but basically it works. Okay, basically it works. Now, I don't understand exactly the difference between the different trails. Which one are really trails? Which one are just sub particles of the same trails? I don't know. It's a bit confusing to me. To understand what I'm looking at. There's nothing here. Because given the fact that they start from but we can, you know, we can change the colors, we can change a bit the texture, so we can probably use only one of those effects, you know, and like this dark trail here is showing pretty much nothing, right? So it's not showing anything, so you cannot see anything, but then it works in game, and I don't know exactly, but fine. It's probably this ribbon renderer, and we can change. I'm not very used to Niagara, and so I don't know exactly how to look at things. I've used the cascade system and not the new system, but anim trail and beam renderers are not currently supported. Seems to be some issues in there seems to be also the cascade version of it, right? Which I don't know if it's different or the same, but like And I really don't know which one I selected, right? I don't know if I selected, if in our example we selected the Cascade version, or we selected the we selected the Cascade version actually. We selected the Cascade version. So is it different if I go Dark Trail Cascade? It seems I cannot select. It seems that I cannot select the Niagara ones. I don't know why. But in theory, this P Dark Trail, right, should be the same as NS Dark Trail, I assume. But I cannot put it here, right? I cannot put it here. Unless there are two different trade classes. No, there is only one. So let me check 1 second in the tutorial what they say.
That it is working. And personally, I'm not liking some things of this. Tier creativity, okay, so this we paste again. This had particle effect. Usually it is the same length as the other one. So we need to click on our Spark on the content browser and then paste it.
Elemental Spark.
So you can use this and then test Spark. Let's press play. Okay.
What is the difference? I don't understand what is the difference.
It's fine. It's working. Personally,
is the additional sparks, the additional blue sparks added on top of it, but I don't. Okay.
Test tip, and just so we don't have to align it again, we can just go on the base, right click, copy this relative location, go on the tip, right click, copy it. Perfect. Now we just glue it there. Go and insert. Append the animation. You can see it between the two.
Is it?
Here you can see first socket, although if you move it and then it ends, for example.
Yeah, this FX spark. Okay, see.
Yeah.
In the middle, it's putting it in the middle.
Select it so you can use this, and then test Spark print.
He's doing it in the. So it seems that Spark is anyway. Elemental Spark. No, but it's sorry, but it's different because here is not this elemental spark.
I'm gonna show you one the inner to appear. Particle systems. It is up to you.
It is like something different.
You need to have a little bit further.
Yes, he selected timed particle effect. He selected a different notify actually. Timed particle effect. Can you overlap them? Yeah, you can. It seems that the first time it's not doing anything anymore. Yeah, here it is. That is the spark, yeah. I think it probably should be on different tracks. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, so you have the spark plus the... If you want to go crazy, you know, you can have as much as you want, but yeah. So here we have the spark and we have the trail. So we can what happened? I lost myself. Oh. Okay. So yeah, we can experiment with different colors and things. The main issue I have is how to change this based on the weapon type, right? And I don't know, maybe there are some question and answer in the plugin itself. That's possible. Obviously the the launcher is down. I know, I see. Let me see if in the description here, in the question and answer, right? If in the question and answer there are something. Yeah, that is exactly the question. There is exactly the question, but there is no answer to it. Is there a new tutorial for the Niagara Trails? Yeah, seems to be another one.
So I know that a lot of you have been waiting for the VFX Trails update from the Unreal Marketplace, and it's finally here. I finally got to it and got it done. But mainly I wasn't doing it because we needed to, right? Because if it's only Cascade, it's a little bit limiting. Niagara effect here, for example, notify state, and you want to add time to Niagara effect, let's say. You expand it. You only have one bone here. So on Cascade, how it worked was with this one. Notify state, and you go on trail. So on Cascade, you had two bones, or two sockets from where you will spawn the trail. And it will look really nice. It will stick to the bones that you selected. But in Niagara, since you can only put one socket, let's say on the middle, and then you modify the size of the trail, sometimes it wouldn't align correctly to the sword. And it wouldn't look so nice. So I just didn't know how to do something better. But now I do. So yeah, sure. Here you have the the Cascade version,
Yeah.
you can notice that you cannot put anything that is Niagara here.
Yes, exactly. This is what I was looking at as well.
Let's just erase it. Erase this one. And you can see that here we have 2 sockets and we have the trail, the Niagara one. So yeah, it's working. And right now we're gonna go over each one of the new trails. Well, each one of all of the trails, and I'm gonna show you how I set them up, because some of another one tip tricks with just on your weapon, right click, add socket, and from there you can just move it around, and there you go. It's just as simple as that. How I configured each one of them, you can configure it however you want. If you know of the subject, then probably you can make some things more interesting if you put more time to it. But this is the base, and so yeah. Here we have the Niagara version. Oh, and one more thing. So the way that this Niagara version is working is with a blueprint. So again, if you add a timed Niagara effect, you only have 1 socket. But here you can see 2. Here, start and end. And that is thanks to this. Each one of these Niagara folders, corrosion or whatever, has their own blueprint. If you open it up, you can see that it has already some configuration. It has the start, the end, known here, that's fine. But in here you already have the template made, right? And all of these blueprints are using this script here. Right, this is helping the trail. Well, this is helping the Niagara effect be able to behave like this.
I see. So it's harder in Niagara than in Cascade, incredibly enough. But it seems the Cascade one seems simpler, right?
Okay. Anyways, let's get back to the fun part. So let's start with this corrosion one. This is really simple. It's just I'm just gonna put it a little bit faster. Maybe like this. Okay, this is really simple. We have here the main trail. It's on sword base and sword tip, so nothing out of the normal, just something normal. And for the sparks, for the smoke, it's just on the middle. Nothing out of this extraordinary there. Now for the dark one. It is a little bit different, but not by much. So
yeah, but why it didn't explain what to add to the notify? So ridiculous. It's explaining stuff that is zero value. And
tip here,
bro, how do you add this blueprint to the? Probably you just say blueprint whatever. Why didn't show how to add the blueprint here? I don't understand. Ah yes, you do it like this. Yeah. You do BP. Okay, I see. So you do BP and imp trail, and then you do this, and it'll be interesting to see if there is a difference between. Yeah, now we have 2 effects, one on top of the other, so... can I disable a track? No, huh? Can I disable... No. It doesn't look like... Should fire in editor. If I remove this... Should fire in editor. Yeah, it works. Okay, so now because I just wanted to compare, right, the I just wanted to compare the Cascade one with the Niagara one and see if there is actually any. So this is the Cascade. There is the Cascade. There is the Cascade, okay. And this is the Niagara one. It is slightly different in terms of the quantity of white that is in it, but actually, if I have to say if it's better or worse, I mean, to me, it looks pretty much comparable. No? Doesn't look very different. I mean, he has more white, yes, but maybe that's the parameters in the actual. I'm switching back to the Cascade one. I think the Cascade is perfectly fine, by the way. I don't know if we want to use the Niagara already, because one day the Cascade will disappear and so we will have to convert everything again. But it seems the Niagara one is actually simpler. The Cascade one is actually simpler. Oh my god. I think we will have to probably simplify a bit these things because I don't know, but seems to be fairly complex. It's true that this runs on the GPU, so seems a bit complex to me. But okay. So this actually works, right? So the question is, can I move can I move a socket on a skeleton at runtime without affecting the other people, the other character using the same skeleton, right? Probably the answer is no, though. They have a Discord. I can connect to their Discord and see, but our problem will be moving the sockets, because if we cannot move the sockets,
So I know that
if we cannot move the sockets, you know, is a no-go. I mean, is a no-go. Well, I mean, we could, you know, we could do it anyway and just keep a very, very short range, right? So we set the socket always in the same range, but it would be so bad because if you have like a dagger, you know, or if you have a claymore, I mean, it's completely different, right? So So how, you know? So I need to understand if the socket is local to the skeleton or not. If it's local to the skeleton, we are fine. I think it, I don't know. I think it could be because it, like you can have a fat character or a slim character, right? So you're changing anyway the bones. I don't know if the socket is also part of that configuration. So usually you set up your socket offset so that the handle of the gun is located where it's supposed to be. This will make sure that your right hand when holding weapon will always have the correct placement. When animated, as for the left hand, you should use IK to place it on the right spot. And try the alpha button with a curve, you can control the K you want to try. No. Um, yeah, this guy is trying to do exactly the same thing. Yeah, this guy is trying to do exactly the same thing because he's working on the. He's saying that he wants to do it for the trails, right? He wants to do it for the trails, but maybe it's easy if I just join their Discord and see if anyone answered it already. And the problem is moving them, bro. Open the newly imported SM Sword 1 skeletal mesh and set the material in the old static material. Then click on the skeleton option next to the mesh and physics. Make sure the skeleton 3 tab is on the left because this. But is it the? Oh shit. So it's importing the weapons as skeletal meshes and is setting the sockets on the skeletal meshes. Because I think on a static mesh, what can I do on a static mesh? So if I have this guy, right? If I have this guy, if I have these axes, right? What can I do? I think nothing. So I cannot set any sockets. I cannot set any dummy points or anything, right? I don't think so. Nah. Yeah, we will have to derive it from the... Okay, let me check 1 second. Open the DT weapon. No. Now do we have a socket on our static mesh? What? Socket manager. I can add a socket to the web. This is very nice. Yeah, the only problem is that I will have to do it for every freaking weapon, right? But yeah, but it's actually there is a socket. Actually, there is a socket on the weapon. I can add a socket here. This is interesting. So I can actually have sockets on static meshes, right? I think actually we used that already, but I just forgot. So we could have that. Now, how do we use these sockets in our? So can we move the sockets of the character to the sockets of the weapon that is wielding, or not? I think the question is always how to change socket location at runtime. Yeah, exactly. It's not possible to move the sockets. Skeletal mesh socket, get socket by name, enemy 1 get mesh, get socket by name, gun socket. M spine, but I think there is a reason if they made it const. I don't know, because here is forcing, you know, it's forcing the const out of. This seems to be a solution, but it's kind of it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird solution, actually. Is there a Discord? Is this the no? What is this? This is a TikTok. TikTok, Facebook. They don't have a Discord. I mean, they were mentioning a Discord here somewhere, but Discord. Okay, they have a Discord. Okay, let me see if in their Discord I have support general, support marketplace. I'm checking their Discord if there is anything. But I don't know. Let me see if I can search for sockets in the yeah, there is this one. Wait a second. Wait a second. There is exactly a question on this. There is exactly a question on this. This guy is saying, in regards to weapon trail effect, may I ask your opinion on accomplishing weapon attach mesh lengths, right? I have a character mesh and then attach a weapon actor to the socket in the end socket. Initially I was using socket just offset from the end of the tip of the base with generic good enough length, but now the non-dynamic is bugging me. I was thinking changing the tip-based socket transfer via blueprint when I attach a different weapon, if manipulating the actual socket location is even possible. And I have a feeling it isn't. Yeah, exactly. This one is what I feel as well. Setting the trails to use a static mesh. Setting the trails to use static mesh sockets, yes. But then again, I'll probably change to use skeletal mesh weapons, and even then I'm not sure an attached actor socket would even be in the scope of the trail notify socket, probably only the character mesh socket. I might have to remove the trail notify from the animation and instead add an emitter and begin trail or something on the attached weapon actor of the same. As we wish into any modify so that the switch the attached weapon actor emitter tray on off instead of the tray notifying the character mesh socket. I'll get where you're coming from. Just keep in mind that you may lose the ability to preview the trail in the animation, losing control of the result and making you guess the timing. If creating sockets is bothersome, well, I mean, we could create I don't know. I mean, we could create 3 pairs of sockets, right? Like a small weapon, large weapon, medium weapon. I mean, we could do that. We could have like 3 sets, right, of sockets. But then we need to be able to switch the socket names. I don't know if this guy ever. I can try to message him. He's still there somehow, but I can try to message him. I can say, hi, I saw this discussion in the VFX Trail Discord. I can copy. Fuck. I can copy this, I guess. I have the same issue, as I would like to have trails for daggers or two-handed swords, which are significantly different in size. Did you come up with a solution? Because it is exactly, you know, I mean, it was 2021, so it's kind of a long time ago, but still, you know, maybe he found a solution somehow. I don't know. Maybe he found a solution. I have no idea. You can create 2 sockets from the trail. What? If you can create, as long as you create 2 sockets from where the trail is spawned from your goal, then how can I get the time here? I mean, there is not a lot of question and answer on the internet on this, so it seems that it's not, or it's not possible really, or because, you know, another idea would be if we set up, right, if we set up like three set of sockets, right, and we say like the small weapon, the big weapon, right, which we could, right, it's not that much of a big deal, right? So we could have hand socket, right, small, big, and large, right? But then how do we switch? Can we switch at runtime? Can we switch at runtime the socket name for the weapon, right? Because I will have to be able to access this trail somehow and change these sockets, right? So I'm typing in their Discord. I'm saying, hello, I'm experimenting with the VFX trade package. I wanted to ask how to handle different weapon sizes. I was thinking the simplest is to create 3 pairs of socket on the ends, like hand right, you know, and R, small base, and R small tip, and things like that, right? So to say that I will wait. Now there will be weapons maybe that start from the back, but it's fine. I mean, as long as we have a small one, a big one, I think I'm perfectly fine, right? I don't think we need anything too fancy, right? So if I could do like you know, like a this to this, right? And then maybe like so this one would be this one would be like long, and then I will have you know, a blue one, whatever, that is like from here to here, right? And this would be like medium or whatever. And then I will have whatever, an orange one that is from here to here, right? Which is a short, right? So I could set up, you know, 3 sets, and then obviously if we have a weapon that is like this and we want to have the trail like a quarterstaff, I mean, I can set up another one which is like quarterstaff based, but I think that, you know, that is probably good enough, right? Right? This is probably good enough. So I can probably set it up like this. But then the question is, how can I change dynamically the socket used yeah, but then the question is, how can I change dynamically the socket, because I need to change How can I change dynamically the socket used? How can I change dynamically the socket used in the trail, right? In the trail, so here. Because if I can create those default sockets and then I can change them dynamically, I think would be nice. But I will have to be able to access this anim notify, and you know what? I think I did something like this already, because if I remember right. If I remember right, I mean, it was a bit of a mess, but I did something like this for the sound effects, right? The attack sound effect. So we have actually a class which is a notify. I think I have a notify. Bro, exactly this one under util, right? Yes, exactly. So we have the PS and him notify attack sound. Now, this one was a subclass of. This one was a subclass of anim notify. And I'm 100% sure I was able to pass parameters to it, because we were passing in the sound ID. We were passing in the sound ID. We were passing in the sound ID, if I remember right. Because you know what is their theory? I mean, their theory is obviously that you have different animations for different weapon length, right? And so if you do, right, if you do have different animations, then the problem doesn't exist, because if you have an attack claymore, right? You know that is a long weapon, and so you can here define the other sockets. So I think that's probably that's probably the best way to do it then. So we just have different animations. So we have 3 sets of animations with different that are used with a different weapon. That would be good anyway, I would say. That would be good anyway. I think one day I will have to revamp all this animation stuff. To set the socket names. Yeah, that's another that's another possibility. So if I find, you know, three yeah. I mean, actually the animations that are in this pack are not bad at all. Huh? They are a bit, you know, exaggerated, right? So this seems that you are really, you know, swinging the X of your life, but these animations are not too bad. So we could even try to use these animations, right? But I think we don't have a small weapon. It seems to me that that's probably the easiest way to do it. This could be the easiest way to do it. Wow, this one is too much really. What the hell is this? It's flying, bro. It's freaking flying. Why is going reverse? Why is going reverse and why is going so slow? Oh, it's like a fatality. What the hell? I'm just checking what they have. The dual wield are just stupid, actually. I mean, but I can. I can. I think I can. I think probably the option. I'm thinking that probably the option of the 3 animations based on the size of the weapon is probably the smartest way. Because anyway, you need to have them if you want to do a decent job, you know, at attacking. So we could select. Okay, let me look at it. I think we can. I think that I'm leaning towards, you know, the idea of having 3 different animations. The only problem is that we need to have them in theory for each hand, right? So it should be left hand and right hand, because you may attack. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is having the animations. I think the programming of it is fairly easy, because we know when you are we can pass the information of which attack it is. I mean, we can check the current weapon, we can check if it's small, medium, or large, and we can then, based on that, it's kind of a long time I don't look at combat, but I think I never really made it too good, right? I mean, we have a bunch of animations, but we have some animations, but not really many. I think this is the one that we are using at the moment, or no? Yeah, I think this one is the one that we are using, which is actually pretty good. I think this one is the one that we are using, huh? So in my combat montage, I could have... Yeah, the only... Yeah, exactly. So exactly. So we could have here... Let me just test something. If there is this trail thingy... Ah, yes, there is. So it's actually a default Unreal Engine. It's actually a default Unreal Engine thing. Okay, I didn't know that. That's very nice. So if I could have attack short, attack medium, attack long, right? And maybe having also some variations for it. I think that will be great. And then we will set the socket animation for the trail to be different. So we will do 3 pairs on the actual skeleton, and for each hand. But anyway, sockets are just coordinates, so it's not really, you know, doing anything. I mean, it's not slowing down performance in any way. It's just a vector thingy. So I think we can do that, and then with 3 positions, I think we will be pretty good, and we can have 3 different trails, right? Okay, let me rationalize the plan, because I think I'm forming a plan in my mind, and I think we need to make it more explicit. I don't think I have a trail mission. No. So we can create one. So we will create an Unreal Engine mission weapon trails, right? Unreal Engine mission weapon trails, and we will open it. I will delete freaking everything because it's just a copy. And just because I was a bit lazy, I wanted to put it in the same directory. Oops. And okay, so what is the plan? The plan is right, so use the trail notify state. So use the trail exactly. Use the trail notified state, right, which is this guy. Wait, maybe I can do even a smaller picture. If I do this, yes, exactly. Fantastic. So we can say use the trail anim notify state, right? Which is this guy. which is this guy. The only problem of the anim notified state is that it's taking a cascade template and a socket, right? Okay, so all of this is actually standard stuff. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. It uses... Can we go a bit smaller, because this text is like huge. It uses cascade particle. It uses a cascade particle and 2 sockets, right? And 2 sockets, which is actually this piece, right? Which is actually this piece. Cascade, so a particle, yeah. Good. So the idea is to set up, right? We need a trail to be different sizes based on the weapon sides, right? And for simplicity, we can configure 3 sizes, right? Small, medium, and large, like the American friends are teaching us, right? In the US, there is always, you know, small, medium, and large for everything. So we can do that. Now we will need a way to ask. So how do we tell the weapon that is like small, medium, or large? Well, we can go maybe by category. No, we cannot go by category. How do we know if the weapon... For example, a claymore, right? A claymore versus a falcon. Unfortunately, they are both in the same category of swords, right? They are completely different sides. We have the armor versus weapon type. Is this enough? Well, no, because like, for example, for the axe, no, it's not enough. Because for the axe, you can have a small axe, you can have a long axe, you can have a pickaxe, and the pickaxe will be... I think the pickaxe will be in a different armor versus weapon type, to my knowledge. Pity though, because the... let me check production. Armor versus weapon. Armor versus weapon. Claymore has his own thingy. Axe, small axe. Ooh, fantastic. Fantastic. I think we can add it. Yeah. I think we can add it here. Yeah. We will add it here. I think it's fantastic. Because we have... So the weapon type is really determining... Okay, that's good. So we can preload it, you know, we can preload it together with a weapon type. We can have a weapon sides, right? So based on now, obviously it needs to be correct. If it's not correct here, it's GG. But so based on item stats, armor versus weapon type, right? So I would say on loading. So on item load, we check We check item stats. We check that thing, item stats, weapon type, and we set a weapon size based on that, right? Which is just a runtime variable, and so we will know if it's small, medium, or large, right? Small, medium, or long, or whatever. So that we will know. Okay, that's very good. So then after we have this information, we will need that information on the client when we actually perform the attack. So well, let's say that obviously this works only for player characters. Now for monsters is a completely different thing, I guess, but this at the moment is designed for player characters, right? So so where do we have the here plus PA character animation, right? So this is where we play the attack animation. Yeah, exactly. This is where we play the attack animation. This is where we play the attack animation. And yes, this is where we play the attack animation. How do we know? Animation name. So we need to pass. Yeah, we basically need to pass the animation name, right? To anim server multicast. Anim server multicast. Anim server multicast. No one is calling it, so the code is calling it. No. No. Probably this one is not used anymore. I think we are using this. Set combat mode, anim combat mode, multicast, play PS, animation combat. No, because this one is not the one. No. Where the hell is that? Play PS chat animation. Play PS char animation. Who's calling this? I understand that. I understand that. I understand this. I understand that. Bro, where the freaking hell is... Receive combat block. I don't remember a few things, so I'm a bit confused at the moment. But broadcast combat block. Broadcast attack animation, exactly. Receive attack animation, exactly. Ah, it is here. Okay, it's another place, but it's here. So here we have the receive attack animation. So we could just add it here, right? We could just add it here and it would be very easy. We could just add it to this one because there is a single entry point for the attack animation. Yeah, it's a single entry point, so we can yeah. So in okay. So in broadcast attack anime in PS whatever it is in APS character. In APS character broadcast attack animation, right? We will have to pass this additional information, right? We will have to pass this info on the weapon. We will have to pass the weapon sites, right? So we pass the weapon sites there. So at this point we know that the weapon is small, medium, or large. And we pass it to the broadcast animation, right? We pass it here. So the character, right, will receive this. And when he's playing the character animation, here we will have probably additional parameters and we will go to the montage, right? Yeah, exactly. Choose attack animation. Exactly. You say like this one, for example, is already the yeah. So we will have to choose it based on okay. So that would be nice. Then what we do? I think we also need to pass the hand. At the moment you are not, right? At the moment you are not attacking with the left hand or the right hand. You're just attacking always with the same one, which is a bit of a problem, right? So is there an easy way to reverse an animation from left hand to right hand? I don't think so, eh? How do I think you need two animations, huh? There's no way, yeah. Maybe an AI can do it. An artificial intelligence can do it, but not a normal program. Because I need I mean, even if I find 3 good animations for the different weapon sides, then I will still have the problem of having it right hand and left hand, right? which is kind of a bummer, but I want to put it here, even if I cannot do it now, but we will pass the hand as well. So then we will set up, yeah, right? So we will set up three different animations at the minimum, right? Three different animations, each with a proper sockets, right? For the trail to be correct. Yes. We will set up three different animation, each with a proper socket for the trail. And I think at that point we will be good. I think at that point we will be good. I think this is a good plan. So, but what I need then, so we need three different animations, right? So we need these three different animations. For now, I don't think we need to have one for each weapon. I think that would be too much, but three generic, you know, would be nice, like a fast attack, and yeah. I think this is a good plan. So basically, now we are seeking animations, right? This is what we are doing. So we will search, we will check all these animation and try to understand which one can be used for which weapon. I think the problem I have is that if I use a sword, right, instead of this monster thingy, then what happens? Right. If I remove this freaking... Bro, can you... What? GG. Cannot remove it. Ah, okay, I did it now. So if I attach... Now, unfortunately, this word is like the biggest word ever. It's not called sword. What is it called? It's called two-handed weapon. Okay. It's called two-handed weapon. Wait, I'm lost. Okay. Bro, please. So they already attach it differently, huh? So there is probably an offset on the weapon, but okay, fine. Because by default, it doesn't look that way, right? You see? It looks this way. So... yeah. Ah, because they have different sockets. Ah, sorry. So they basically have different sockets and they attach it. Okay, that's fine. So they attach it here, right? Yeah, exactly. So this is how they do it. Okay, fine. I mean, okay. Now... Now, if I make the weapon significantly smaller, right, just for a second, just for fun, right, in the preview mesh, this means that I think I need to save it though, most likely. No. Probably need to reload it. It's not caring at all. Stop. Is the weapon there? Yeah, the weapon now is there. Okay, now I made a very, very reasonable size animation weapon, right? Now, like, you see these animations, how fucked up they are. You see the position of the shoulder and the position of the elbow. I mean, this will completely destroy a normal character, right? So it will look like completely disjoint. Now here, considering that this guy has this nice ball, right, and it is completely separate, it still looks reasonable. But on a normal character, this weapon position will be completely fucked up. Completely, we'll fuck up completely the character. I'm pretty sure. This one is not bad. They always exaggerate the movement, right? So it's not that people are fighting. Look, yeah, again, look at this. Look at this freaking position, right? So basically the arm is inside his body, right? And that is completely disjoint. So that's the problem of some of these sample animations, that they work only because you play them so fast, right? That you basically cannot see it, right? That's the only... I remember now in Real Engine 5. I remember now in Real Engine 5 there is the possibility, right, to edit the animations. Do you think we can somehow fix it or no? I don't remember how to do it though. Edit with FK control rig. Huh? Congratulations. Congratulations! It just crashed completely. So we also lost what we did, but it's okay. I mean, it was just testing. I mean, it was nothing really relevant. It's nothing really relevant, boys. I can help an index because you have chosen a golf animation. Yeah, some looks a bit too much, you know, like too much. I mean, we can buy a package. I don't have a problem in buying a package, but it needs to be good, right? So I don't want to buy a package and then 90% of the animations are shit, right? Okay, I think we are fishing animations right now, so let's try to understand what packages are giving animations, which animation are good. Player animations, you see. So we have these are all two-handed. So we have this close combat swordman, which unfortunately though all the animations are two-handed animations, which we have two-handed weapons, so it would be nice to have a two-handed animation as well. So I'm not, so yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. So maybe we can use all of this as well. Drink potion, beam attack, generic animation pack. These are not attack animations. These are mock-up. Mix ammo animation. Military style. Two female animations. Military style mannequins. What is that? I think we are going for animations, boys. We need to understand if we can improve our animation set. I think it's time. It's a long time I'm not doing it, and I think it's time. It's really time. We have a lot of packages, so number of animations 6. Yeah, but which kind of animations there are there? I don't understand. It's like a jump, a walk. It's just jump and walking. It's kind of a unique animation for idle, jump, walk, run. Okay, so that is interesting. So. Yeah, so no, we don't care about this. Nah, I think it's probably not. There are all the Paragon attacks. The problem of the Paragons is that they were really not good at... yeah, we had all the... Yeah, there was all the Paragon thingies, but... They were million emotes. There were only emotes, there was also attacks. I think there was also attacks. I think there were also attacks. Why we never consider attacks? Roll and dodges. Idle animes pack set. So in addition we have, yeah, I don't see this. I think we need to add here this VFX, because this VFX really has a lot of stuff in it. This VFX attack trails has a million animations. Right? So this VFX attack trails, I think we should not underestimate it, right? And he has no, sorry, it's not the VFX attack trail. It's the flexible combat system. It's the flexible. It's not this. It's not this. Is the flexible combat system basic, right? That we have. There is also an advanced one, but flexible combat system basic. So this one really has a lot. Okay, so this one we really need to check in detail, right? Animation by animation, I guess. There are some that are... So let me see if I have anything else. Combat animation for the dynamic dwarf. Because they're shorter. That's fine. They can attack anyway. Wow, the only combat is this? No, we had like this word, man, no? Okay, it's not working. It's not working anymore. It's not filtering anymore. GG. GG. That's broken. It is broken. Okay. So in terms of combat, right, we have basic multiplayer melee combat, close combat. Ooh, we have this one, close combat animation set. Dynamic combat. We have this one, close combat animation set. I hope it's good. Do you think it is good? Ah, it's only punches. No. No. Is only punches or is also, I don't know, we need to, yeah, I think it's most, yeah, I think it's punches. I think it's only punches, boys. No. Well, we can still check it, right? We can still check it. What is the name of our thingy? It's like flexible combat system, yeah. Close combat animation set. Close combat. I think it's better if we keep them if we keep them in order, no? So it means that this one also should go flexible combat system. Okay. Should be under F, FG. FG. Let's check this close combat thingy. Close combat animation set. Animations, maps, showcase map. Are these guys moving? Yes, they are. Fantastic. So we have strafe, jog, strafe, run, run forward, walk forward, jump, fly, jump, idle. This one is not bad, but yeah, it's a punch, really. It's really a punch. This one is dying. There are a lot of dodges. Anyway, there is a lot of stuff in here. What the? What is that? What is that? Yeah, but they are all close combat, so it's not really useful, I guess. But oh my god, what is this guy doing? Kick, kick, punch, 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 kick, kick, punch, punch, kick. Yeah, it's only kicks and punches and some dodges. It's very nice though. I mean, unfortunately, it's not what we needed, but kicks and punches. There are some blocks and some getting hit, right? I think they are not bad. I think they are good, but it's not what we are looking for, right? It's not what we are looking for. We really need a sword, sword stuff. Basic multiplayer melee combat. This one may have some animation. Did I analyze it already or no? Basic multi... No, I think we didn't analyze it. Basic multiplayer melee combat. No, fuck, I need to create a project. Okay, let's create a project. GG. G projects. Let's see if there is any animation. Maybe there are 0 animations, I don't know. But let's just... I mean, since we have it, right? Why not? There is a work that you could do, guys, right? You could help me in selecting the packages that are actually good, the ones that are bad. There is kind of, you know, there's quite some work and takes a lot of time. It's also a fun thing to do. You don't need any expertise, you know. Just analyze the packages and tell me what is good, what is bad, which animations we can use. It just takes time. There are so many things that you can do, guys, to help me. Don't leave me alone in this project, please. Animations. Animation. There are some animation. There is some movement. Dodge. There are some dodge. They may be taken from the other pack, by the way, but no, this seems not. Yeah, super fast, but anyway. There are some dodges. There are some blocks. Oh my god, what is this? What is this, guys? Holy shit. Are you serious? The kick is actually not bad. The kick is actually good. But the swing was like super bad. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is so shit. I mean, the only one that I can save is the kick. There is one kick that is actually good. One kick that is actually good. All these ward attacks are horrible. Right? Absolutely horrible, like completely unusable. The blocks, well, the blocks is just stay in that position, I guess. Nah, they're all shit. Get up. Actually, the get up is pretty good. The get up is very good. But I don't know if we need it. The get up is actually good. Terrible. Terrible. Ah! The pickup. Should we have a pickup? The pickup is not bad. I mean, it's not great, but the pickup is not too bad actually. Should we use it? I mean, we can put it in game right now. When you pick up an object, you could do this. I don't know. The pickup is actually good. The pickup is actually good. Pick up object from ground. It's not bad. The rest is all shit, so really completely unusable. Completely unusable stuff. Okay, anyway, there was something usable, but not for the purpose that we have at the moment. What else we have? What else we have? Let me see. Close combat swordman. This one we already analyzed. That is pretty good, but is all for two-handed, right? Combat system construction. What? Combat system constructor. No, I guess that this one does not have any animations. It's nothing to do with, you know, just a combat thingy, but dynamic combat system magic. Ah, yes, this one I analyzed already because this is long. Is this one, right? Dynamic combat system magic, but it doesn't have any. Yeah, we actually use some of this in our game. And flexible combat system basic is the one that we just analyzed, right? That I think is the one that has the majority of the good ones, right? Let me see animations. Animations. Animation. Animated animation starter pack. I think this one I already analyzed it. Yeah. All animation assume you hold the gun. GG. Bicycle with animations. Bossy enemy action pack. Bossy enemy animation pack. Well, maybe these ones are too much, but we should at least look at them and see if we can find anything good. And we can buy a pack. I mean, I don't have a problem buying a pack, right? But I just would like to be sure that we don't buy something when we already have it. Alright, so that we already maybe already have something. Bossy enemy animation pack. Maps. Bossing enemy preview. Okay. Oh wow. Battle entrance. Look at this guy. Idle. Running. Moving. Running, moving, moving, running. Hand and sword. Swipe attack. Too slow. Swing and slam. This can be two animations actually. If we make them, if we split them and we make them faster, I think is not bad. This one is not bad. They are just a bit too slow, but yeah. They are a bit bossy, yes. I mean, like, they act like they are the king of the arena, you know, like, because they are pretty slow, but maybe, you know, and also the way they keep the shoulders very frontal. So that's probably, yeah. Reaction hits. Uppercut attack. Isn't the same with the one? I know, because they come forward. Swing and slam. Yeah, but there are a lot of good things here. Charged combo attack. So these are the only ones that are like moving forward, right? Reaction hit. There is a lot of good stuff here. Charged combo attack. Wow, this one can be 3 animations if you split it. 3 or 4 animations if you split it. The only problem I have, I think, is the position of the of the shoulders, which is again very bad. But it's fine because he has a two-handed weapon, because this is all two-handed. I think the two-handed have that issue, right? That these are all two-handed. Oh fuck. We need a one-handed one. But these are all very good. I mean, I would say that this one has many good ones. I think this one has many good ones. So is it only two-handed or no? Is it only two-handed? Yeah, it's all two-handed actually. Many good ones, but all two-handed, unfortunately. Yeah, all two-handed. I didn't realize they were all two-handed. But very good ones. So these are all two-handed, but many good ones. Yeah, pity that they are all two-handed. Defender animated dialogue. No, Mixamo animation pack. This one we already analyzed. Is here. And some were actually good, huh? Yeah, they never updated them. They never updated these things. But I think that this one... Ah, wait a second. This is a different one, though. Hmm? What? Animation blueprint. There is another pack, eh? I don't think is... The problem is that it's only idle, jump. I think this one is Mixamo from website, right? There is another pack. It's something different. Mixamo animation pack. Mixamo animation pack. There is something different. Let me see what we have, but seems that they are mostly movement ones, like idle, jump, run. There is actually a wars. Wow, this one looks basically identical to the one that we have. Yeah, I think this is the one that we use actually. There is the one that we use. It's the same animation, reused over and over. Also here, it's the same slash that we have. 100%. I recognize, or it's very similar, or it's very, maybe it's not the same, but it's very, very similar. Maximo Alpha. Yeah, they're all exactly the same. So basically every character has the same set of animations. So it's more for the different characters, I guess, than for the different animations. Because the animations are always the same. Idle, jump, run, you know, for all the characters. So we have idle, jump, run, walk, idle, jump, run, shoot. There's also shoot and swing. Shoot, swing, sword, and walk. But for like 10 characters. But it's not really... It's not really anything that we can use. Run, copy. All this wing stuff is all the same for all of them, right? It's a cool character though. It's a nice character, but... Yeah, it's the same animation. It's exactly the same animation. Let me see if by any chance someone has more animations, but I don't think so. There is a goblin? Nice. Nice, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Very cool. Very cool character. Yeah, but the animations are exactly identical. They're identical for all of them. So, yeah. It is a zombie. A zombie guy. Or girl. Yeah, they're all identical, so there's no point in checking it anymore, boys. Is just empty stuff. SWAT? The SWAT team. I have a picture with the SWAT team. Believe it or not. This orc is super nice. It's kind of an orc, but not really an orc. Yeah, it is a kind of an orc. These are very nice characters anyway. I mean, not for our game, but if you have to make a game, you know, and you just get this for free, that's insane. Okay, so no, this package is not really helping us. This package is not helping us in any way, but it's good that we analyzed it so we don't have, you know, the doubt that it may contain some so I would say nothing useful. Yeah, nothing. I mean, the characters are nice. Nice characters, but no animations. No useful animation. Okay, so what else we have? What else we have? We have Slay animation sample. But Slay... no, it's this thing. No. This thing is... Well, maybe they are... Yeah, but I don't know if they are applicable to... No, I think this one is super high resolution, super high whatever. I think it's just confusing to me. Well, let's not even try. I mean, I know, but let's not even try. Strike a pose animation pack. But this one is poses. Is not 14 key poses with over 600 animations. Holy shit! Holy moly! Strike a pose. Is there a video? There is. I don't understand why there are all these weird packages, you know, with strange animations, and there is not just one like sword fighting, you know. So what is the? I mean, why? Why sword fighting? No, right? These are only poses, or there can be many useful, like the clapping ones, right? They can be. We can use them for emotes, right? Like the thumb down, or yeah, exactly. I think there can be many useful ones, well, or a few. I think it's going over again and again with the same animations. No, well, kind of. Well, not really. I think that it's the same stuff, but in different. Okay, anyway, I think that nothing of this is really useful to us. We are searching attack animation, so okay. So this one, no. I mean, yeah, maybe the thumb down. I mean, this one needs to be analyzed better. Maybe the thumb down. Maybe some emotes. Let's say some emotes we can use, but nothing more than that. We have a sword and shield first person. Did we analyze it already? No, it seems no. Sword and shield. Maybe this one could be good, eh? Ah, but it's first person only, so the animations. I guess the animations are only for. Not for the full body, probably. I mean, we can try, but I think that the animation will not be for the full body. It would be just for a piece of it. Only 48 megabytes, wow. Insane. Insane! Sword and shield. And then we can check the commercial packs. We can check the ones, the real ones. Here we are checking, the free ones and the ones that have been, that we got, but I understand that. Animations. Yeah, the animations are only for the yeah, the animations are only for the arms actually, so unfortunately they are no use. They are probably not even on the full scale. No, they are on the full skeleton, but it seems that they are on the full skeleton. Right? Yeah, they are on the full skeleton actually. But yeah. But if the rest of the body doesn't move, it's not really useful. So I think that this one we can just keep it completely. I mean, I will say that I checked it so that we have it, but sword and shield, we can put it here. Sword and shield, no use, only arms animated. There is unfortunately no use, boys. Unfortunately, no use. We have a zombie movement module, but animation something, but I think the zombies, I think the zombies are probably not the ones that we want to have, so no, I think that's probably not. Can be used for monsters, but nah. Okay, so I think we finished all the all the content. So we can check in the free stuff, because sometimes they add some free stuff anyway, right? And if we search animation, right, there may be if I click on free, right, there can be motion animations, Unreal Future Careers in Animation, Animate Curve Animations, animation, African Animal Packs. Interesting. Did we add this or no? African Animal Packs. I think I don't have it. I mean, I don't know if we really need it, but you know what? Let's just take it. I will check out at the end. Animation, ecosystem, demonstrating animation. Animation virtual production, animation warping, animation starter pack, Slay animation sample, animal variety pack. There are 20 pages, boys. Hardcore sample motions. Interesting. This one is compatible with the standard mannequin. This one could be interesting in theory, but yeah, it's calling them motions instead of calling them animations, and that I don't know if we need to do another search for animation. Maybe anim is really too little. Let's go animation, otherwise we get like 3 million pages. Exercise animations, no, free. Bone snapper. There is so many packages, boys. It's insane. Capturing live link, mantling system, distance magic, passive ragdoll. Sample motion, cloth simulation. Doesn't look like there are any animation packages for free. Doesn't look like. This one we have it already. Mocap basics. Mocap basics, I think I analyzed it already. Mocap basics. Yeah, I remember this one, right? There were a few that were okay. There are all the paragons, but I don't know really if the animations were compatible or not. And I think the attacks were so specific. It was basically no one with sword. They did a lot of people with guns, you know, and things like that. So it's not. But anyway, animation. So let's check animation pack, right? Or if we can search animation sword. Animation sword. Let me see. Sword animation pack. 56 euro. Two-handed sword animation kit. Simple sword shield and animation. Animations War Pack. Let's see what this one has. And unfortunately, guys, I'm finishing my time, so I will have to go soon. Remember that next week I will not be streaming because I'm traveling, okay? So I will be traveling the whole week from Monday to Friday. So I will not be here. Okay? I will not be here next week. I hope you remember that. Monday through Friday. Okay, well, oh my god, it's kind of a ninja. It's kind of a ninja sword thingies. I mean, it's really too much, I guess. Combo. Nah, this is not the style that we are looking for. It's pretty much useless to me. Yeah, it's like a ninja, like a flying ninja. In certain cases, even flying. Look at that. Nah, these are completely useless to me. Completely useless. Completely useless. Doge. Instead of Dodge, Doge. Nah, these are completely useless. Completely useless. I mean, it's good if you are making like a Asian style combat thingy, right? But it's completely useless to us, unfortunately. Guys, I think I'm gonna go. I need to analyze more of this, but I don't have the time. I need to go. I'm going to England, the UK. So yeah, I would say bye-bye for now. So we will continue. I think we made anyway a good reasoning on the trails. We did a test. They work, and we also had you know, a bit of a plan, a small plan here. So yeah, VFX trail seems to work. We have an example in our flexible combat system. So we have an example here. Right, example created in Unreal Projects flexible combat system, right? So I will save it. So when I'm back, I think we will continue with this. What I want to, I think I really want to have it in game. Will be nice, also with different different colors for different effects and things like that. I think it would be cool. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go. So if you want to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's very, very nice. Also because it's free. And yeah, goodbye. See you boys next time. Play the game if you want. If not, it's the same, blah, blah, blah. So next time I will be here will be Saturday, okay? The next Saturday. Bye.